My name is Jem and I work in the Hollyhock Garden, and today we're going to do planting a mixture of greens, and we're going to do succession planting, which means you want to plant through every 2 weeks so that you have greens throughout the season. And so we're on our fourth set of planting right now, which is what we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you how to sow the seeds. And we're planting Mizuna, regular green Mizuna, and mustard green called Ruby Streaks. Then there's arugula, which is the Astra Organic, and the another mustard green called Ms. America. So I'll show you first how to mark your rows and then how to sow the seeds. And that's what we'll do first. Okay, so we have 2 sticks here, and one way, you can do this many ways, but the way that we do it is we use these to measure a straight line, and we put the rows about 4 inches apart. And of course it's approximate because I'm doing this manually by hand. And so you basically put down your stick. There's a row here, as you can see. I'm going about 4 inches away, and I'm going to just draw a nice line in the dirt. And we do this all the way down the bed. This is our first step. So first thing you do is you're going to take always cut your seed package carefully because you want it nice tidy. You want to be able to read the label, and you want to keep it nice and dry as well because that will keep it good for next time you want to plant more. So pour some in your hand. We have a lot to plant here, so I'm going to put enough in my hand that I could actually go for quite a ways. And you basically pinch in your other hand a bit, and you roll your fingers like this as you're going down the row. And so you're basically rolling, and the seeds are dropping into your row. And that way you won't get it perfectly spaced, but you're trying to get them about a 1/4 inch apart. And then later, if you have to thin some out so they remain healthy and they're not competing with each other, that's okay. That's natural. That's part of the process. So then you're going to go in your row, and often we'll have someone on the other side. We just go down together, divide the bed, but depends on how big your bed is. So we're going to go down, and we're pinching and rolling. Let me go back. So I've sowed these seeds, and of course we're going to do the entire bed, which is a very big bed, but for this moment I'm just going to show you now. Once it's all been sown, then we're going to close this up just gently. And they don't have to be super deep, but here. Or you can do it with one hand if you want. Everybody's got their own style. Then they get watered. And so now I'm going to take you and show you the different sequences of the succession planting. So this is our 4th planting. We started planting 8 weeks ago, and I'll show you the one we did 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks before that, 2 weeks before that. So these ones we planted 2 weeks ago, and I'll show you the ones that were from 4 weeks ago. These are the ones from 4 weeks ago. And this is the group that we planted, the first group that we planted is ready for harvest, and it looks delicious and healthy. This is what you do after.